Welcome, everybody! This is the fiction teller along with my new and improved boyfriend. Oh my god. And today we will be reading the second chapter of the Airy Soul fanfic, Yellow and Purple. Finally, right? So, again, this is Airy Soul fanfic, Yellow and Purple by Rainbow Face Cat on fanfic.net or fanfiction.net. It's been long awaited, and we're just gonna get it right into this. Oh my god. Okay. Go away, cat. Solix lay in his bed half asleep. He was quite tired due to the heat wave in his apartment that woke him up last night, and all that was on his mind right now was that he had a sudden urge to take a piss. Grumbling, he sat up from the comfortable position he was lying in, and left his room, walking down the hall for the bathroom, only to find the door shut and the light shining through the bottom and top of it. Oh, great. He knocked at the door quickly, and then crossed his arms over his chest.
What?
The stutter was as noticeable as it was last night, if not even more. Hurry up in there, Solix demanded, tapping his foot. He wasn't a very patient person. I need in there.
Why?
Solix's mismatched eyes flickered with annoyance.
I'm kinda using the bathroom right now.
Why the fuck else? I need to take a piss! He heard a groan from inside the bathroom and he rolled his eyes. This guy is dramatic. After a moment of things being moved around, the door opened. Solix looked up at him. His pretty brown eyes had a sparkle in them, even though they were hiding behind the thick-framed hipster glasses. He wore a white V-neck shirt that clung to him, but not nearly as bad as his pants held tight to him. In his hand was a toothbrush that had still yet to be placed with any paste. His hair was sleeked back and looked almost wet. The purple and black perfectly separated.
Fine. I'm not done yet, but I'm just that nice of a person to let you in.
He frowned and walked past Solix down to his room, disappearing behind the door. Solix glared at the closed door and snorted. He stepped into the bathroom to see many hair products littering the what was only containing his hand soap. After getting to take the piss he very much needed, Solix strolled out to the living area. Of course, Aridin, or whatever this guy... Oh, that was on purpose. Of course, Arabin, or whatever this guy's name was, didn't take care of the blanket and pillow he had used last night, so Solix folded up the blanket and set it on the arm of the couch. He sat down and grabbed the remote, turning on the television. He didn't usually find himself wrapped up in any series of anything, but a few ghost shows that Aradia had gotten him into. He flicked to the Weather Channel and stood up again, walking into the kitchen listening to the report. After pouring himself a nice bowl of Frosted Flakes, not sponsored, and hearing that today would have a high of 65, partly cloudy, Solix sat himself in front of the television once again. Now occupied by his bowl of cereal, Solix turned out the rest of the newscast, focusing on the delicious taste. In all truth, he really preferred Honey Nut Cheerios, but seeing he had run out a few days ago, he was out of luck. Ah, great. Another thing he would have to discuss with his roommate, his food, and his thermostat. Eventually Aridin had returned into the living room and leaned against the wall with a hand on his hip. His entire appearance just yelled sass to the captor, whom was drinking the last of the milk in the blue bowl.
So, what's the weather supposed to be like today?
He questioned, looking at the television. Get out here when it turns on in time, maybe you'll know. It's going to be partly cloudy, high of 35. He stood and walked into the kitchen, setting his bowl and spoon in the sink before brushing past Aridin into the slim hallway and closing himself in his room. He grabbed his glasses and slid them onto his face, finding his laptop and turning it on. While waiting for it to boot up, he made his way into the bathroom and grabbed his red toothbrush. He opened the cabinet and grabbed out his toothpaste and squeezed some of it from the tube onto the bristles of his toothbrush, and then running it under the cold water, starting to work at brushing his teeth. After a few minutes of brushing his teeth, he rinsed his mouth with Listerine mouthwash, again, not sponsored, and walked back to his room. He had seen the TV had been shut off and that Arabin had probably returned to his room. So long as he stayed in there, Solix was okay. Returning to his laptop, he logged into his Facebook account, looking to see he had 2 messages. He clicked on the little button to reveal both Carcat and Feferi had sent him a message. Carcat's being a simple, "Hey asshole, get a hold of me today," that had been sent about a half hour ago. His fingers danced over the keys, pecking away at them before clicking send. "Alright, well it's hard to do that when you normally have your chat off, so you should either turn it on, or use your phone to get a hold of me." He clicked on Fairy's message and skimmed through it. Just her usual, checking up on him and letting him know that things were going okay for her and Aradia, though keeping things on Aradia less of a subject. "Glad to hear you're doing okay, FF." He sent the message inside. No work today. Most of his usual coding shit had been done. It was certainly going to be a long and boring day. And that's it. That's chapter 2. I guess not really much of a update. Oh, what was that? But yeah, that was it. Something's going on.
What?
There's noises. It's like a drill.
No.
Anyway, that's it for this reading, guys. Hope you have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time you're listening to this. Sorry it has been a while. Lots more reads coming out now. I have a new video editor, and a lot more time on my hands now, I guess. Could be more or less. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. More will be coming in the future. And
You.
you're nasty. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. This is the Fiction Teller, and
What? Oh, blinded empathy. Yeah.
and this is us signing out.